He is known for his role as a central figure in the Arab Nahḍa and Islamic modernism. He is recognized for his extensive teaching and contributions to the fields of logic, theology, ethics, and politics. His name is Muhammad Abduh. Muhammad Abduh, a prominent figure in the Arab Nahḍa and Islamic modernism, emerged as a leading scholar and reformer in late 19th and early 20th century Egypt. Born into a world of intellectual pursuits, Abduh dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge, justice, and progress. As a young student at Al-Azhar University, he displayed a remarkable aptitude for learning and was soon teaching advanced Islamic texts to his fellow students. Abduh's thirst for knowledge extended beyond the confines of traditional Islamic studies. He became a professor of history, Arabic language and literature, and championed the power of the press, writing extensively for renowned publications such as Al-Mana and Al-Arm. His intellectual pursuits were not limited to academia alone, as he delved into the realm of politics and actively advocated for pan-Islamism and anti-colonialism. Deeply influenced by his mentor, Jamal ad-Din al-Afghani, Abduh also embraced Freemasonry, joining various Masonic lodges. However, as he grew older, he distanced himself from the secret society. Instead, he focused on his role as a judge and a mufti, striving to bring justice and guidance to the people of Egypt. Muhammad Abduh's transformative ideas and tireless pursuit of knowledge made him a revered figure in Egyptian society. His commitment to Islamic reform, intellectual progress, and social justice left an indelible mark on the Arab world. Through his writings, teachings, and actions, Abduh's legacy continues to inspire generations, reminding us of the power of education, critical thinking, and the quest for a just society. Muhammad Abduh, a towering scholarly intellectual in Egypt, was a man shaped by acute spiritual crises in his youth. Dissatisfied with traditional education and the representatives of mainstream ulama, he sought an alternative form of religiosity. Under the influence of his Sufi Muslim uncle, Darwish, Abduh discovered Tasawwuf, which transcended the limitations of traditional Islamic learning. Tasawwuf, as taught by Darwish, represented an orthodox Sufism that was different from the prevalent folklore and charlatans of rural Egypt. Abduh's conversion to Sufism under Darwish's training had a profound impact on his spiritual and intellectual formation. As he emerged as a renowned scholar, Abduh also embraced his role as a traditional Sufi Muslim. Through his studies at Al-Azhar University, Abduh encountered Jamal ad-Din al-Afghani, a philosopher and religious reformer who became his murshid, or spiritual guide. Under al-Afghani's influence, Abduh combined journalism, politics, and Islamic mystical spirituality, enriching his mysticism with a philosophical underpinning. In 1877, Abduh began teaching logic, Islamic theology, and ethics at Al-Azhar University, where he played a crucial role in the founding of Islamic modernism. He believed in the power of education to reform Egyptian society, advocating for a religious education that would strengthen morals and a scientific education that would nurture reasoning abilities. Through his writings, Abduh criticized corruption, superstition, and the opulent lives of the wealthy. However, Abduh's political activism led to his exile in 1879, along with al-Afghani. He was granted control of the National Gazette, using it as a platform to spread his anti-colonial ideas and advocate for social and religious reforms. Exiled to his home village, Abduh continued his efforts to establish an Islamic educational system in Ottoman Lebanon. He then moved to Paris, where he joined al-Afghani in publishing a revolutionary journal that promoted anti-British views. During his travels, Abduh visited Britain and Tunisia, but it was in Beirut where he dedicated his efforts to fostering respect and friendship between Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. Surrounded by scholars from different religious backgrounds, Abduh worked towards a harmonious coexistence among these faiths. Muhammad Abduh's journey from spiritual crises to becoming a prominent scholar and advocate for reform exemplifies the power of embracing alternative forms of religiosity. His integration of Sufism, philosophy, and activism serves as a reminder of the importance of intellectual curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge. Abduh's ideas on education and his critique of societal issues continue to inspire us to seek meaningful reforms and promote tolerance in our daily lives. Muhammad Abduh, a prominent Islamic thinker, believed that Muslims should not rely solely on the interpretations of medieval clerics. Instead, he advocated for the use of reason to adapt to changing times. According to Abduh, Islam teaches that humans were not created to be blindly led, but rather endowed with intelligence to be guided by knowledge. He saw the role of teachers as directing individuals toward study, encouraging them to detach from the traditions of their ancestors and to avoid slavish imitation. Abduh believed that independence of will and independence of thought were the greatest possessions relating to religion, enabling individuals to attain happiness. Abdu observed that the growth of Western civilization in Europe was built upon these principles of independent thinking and seeking out facts through the exercise of choice. He recognized that Europeans were motivated to act and they had the freedom to explore and reason. Despite facing accusations of being an infidel from his Muslim opponents, Abduh was revered by his students and followers as a sage, a reviver of Islam, and a reforming leader. In his works, Abduh portrayed God as an educator guiding humanity from childhood to adulthood. He believed that Islam was the only religion whose dogmas could be proven through reasoning. Abduh opposed polygamy if it resulted in injustice between wives. He advocated for a form of Islam that would liberate individuals from enslavement, abolish the monopoly of religious scholars on interpreting the Quran, and eliminate racial discrimination. He saw a fundamental reinterpretation of Islam as the foundation for empowered Arab societies in the face of Western imperialism. Abduh actively promoted friendship and harmony between religious communities. He worked to bridge the divide between Sunni and Shia Muslims, preaching brotherhood among all schools of thought within Islam. However, he criticized practices that he deemed as errors, such as excessive saint veneration and seeking intercession through intermediaries. Despite his condemnation, Abduh displayed sympathy towards Sufi traditions and Ghazalian cosmology. He incorporated the spiritual ideas of medieval Sufi saints and philosophers, such as Ibn Arabi and Ibn Sina, in his writings. Abduh also sought friendship between Muslims and Christians, recognizing that Christianity was the second largest religion in Egypt. He defended Christians, particularly during the Egyptian nationalist Arabi revolt, when Muslim mobs wrongly attacked Copts due to their anger towards European colonialism. Abduh even had meetings with Abdul al-Baha, a prominent figure in the Baha'i faith, expressing a generally positive view towards the religion. Muhammad Abduh's teachings continue to resonate today as we navigate the complexities of a changing world. His emphasis on independent thinking, seeking knowledge, and fostering harmony between different religious communities offers valuable guidance for our daily lives. Muhammad Abduh, a prominent Islamic scholar and reformer, found himself at the intersection of religion, politics, and philosophy in the late 19th century. At the age of 28, Abduh became a Freemason and joined the Kawkab al-Sharq Masonic Lodge. This decision was met with both intrigue and curiosity, as Abduh was known for his progressive ideas and his commitment to political reform. Abduh's involvement in Freemasonry was not driven by fanaticism or religious zealotry, as some might have assumed. In fact, he belonged to the broadest school of Muslim thought and held a political creed akin to pure republicanism. As a zealous master of a Masonic lodge, Abduh saw Freemasonry as a platform for open dialogue and exchange of ideas among Egyptians from different social-economic backgrounds. Freemasonry provided Abduh with an opportunity to engage in discussions with individuals from diverse religious traditions. He believed in the importance of unity and sought to encourage collaboration and understanding among people of different faiths. In line with Masonic principles, Abduh recognized the value of embracing the richness of religious diversity and finding common ground. Abduh's membership in various Masonic lodges in Cairo and Beirut further solidified his commitment to promoting unity and inclusivity. He recognized that Masonry offered a platform for individuals to come together, transcending religious and cultural boundaries. Abduh's philosophy aligned with the idea that true progress could only be achieved through collective efforts and mutual respect. In a world where divisions and conflicts based on religious differences persist, Abduh's approach to Freemasonry can provide valuable lessons for our daily lives. His belief in unity, collaboration, and open-mindedness reminds us of the importance of embracing diversity and seeking common ground. Abduh's journey within Freemasonry serves as a testament to the power of dialogue and understanding in fostering peace and harmony among individuals and communities.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.